And here we are at the beginning and the end. Welcome back, Cosmic Collective, to the Mystic Academy. We will be exploring card 21, the World card, and prompt 28. The World card in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck shows some various symbols that are very complex. Let's explore them. Firstly, we see a female figure between heaven and earth, representing the cosmic mother of souls. This figure is often associated with various aspects: Hebrew, Gnostic, and alchemical lore. The world figure originates from these various traditions. She is seen as the wife of God and serves as our protector from the karmic forces in which we have set loose upon the earth due to our immaturity and ignorance. Now, the wreath that surrounds her symbolizes completion and unity and represents the culmination of the spiritual journey, suggesting that the seeker has reached a state of wholeness and fulfillment. There is a lot of biblical symbolism in the World card, and it lies in Christian teachings and is older in other decks. The World depicted the symbols of the four evangelists: human, lion, ox, and eagle heads, known as the Tetramorph. And then in later decks, the biblical symbolism may or may not be explicitly acknowledged. The revival of illustration in the Rider-Waite Tarot, created in 1909, revived the tradition of illustrating all 78 cards. Unlike earlier decks where the pip cards, numbered suit cards, were represented only with their symbols, the Rider-Waite fully illustrated both the suit cards and the 22 trump cards. Now, in summary, the World card represents wholeness, completion, and cosmic connection between the spiritual and material realms. Its imagery and symbolism continue to captivate and inspire seekers on their mystical journey. Let's explore further. We see two wands shaped like candles, burning at both ends, demonstrating the complexity of the universe within the four elements. That naked woman representing the soul of the world and dancing with joy and celebration to the harmony of heaven. That almond-shaped crown or garland shows that glory which surrounds. Now, the key words here are ending, finality, reward, perfection, ecstasy, satisfaction, totality, universal, travel. And the story here suggests that this universal union has transcended human understanding and or limitations for divinity, and the world is pure perfection in all aspects, with a balance of the four creatures in each corner. She represents success, resolution, happiness, and reward. Now, when the world speaks, she says, "You're in a moment of transcendence, lost in a dance. You're brilliant when you're laughing with joy and living with abandon. Continue to follow your instincts. They have all paid off. Embrace your uniqueness. You are the essence of yourself. Magic springs around you, and you thirst for nothing. What lies inside you is reflected outward. You have arrived. When exploring the cosmic perspective, I chose the two themes of arrival and departure. And I really highlight the four corners of the image here, which represent the four cardinal signs. And they are reflected in each corner with a different creature. So we see the scorpion in the top left, we see the ox in the top right, we see the lion hidden. I mean, these are all hidden within clouds, but we see in the bottom right the lion, and then we see a plume of clouds representing, and waves representing that Aquarian nature in the bottom left. Now, we also see the same astronaut from the Fool card embarking on a journey with two wands in each hand, stepping into uncharted territory with a vision for the future. There's a strong feeling of euphoria, travel, and immersion, and a weightless dance of life and pride through knowing that the world is begging to be discovered. There is a duplicity in everything. So find the path where the sky meets the water, and there is a happily ever after. Explore bravely, gracefully, and always with cosmic wonder. Thank you, dear Spirit, and so it is. With loving grace, in a perfect way, I bid you farewell, Cosmic Collective. Wait a second. Wait, you wanted your prompt? Oh. In honor of the world, I invite you to explore gratitude. These are my gratitude statements that I made on my vision board. First, I tried to start with just the elements and then build off of those categories. So I have earth and air and water. And then I have fire and creativity and speech and currency. So let's start with earth. Thank you for earth, for soil. Thank you for dirt and rocks and minerals, for roots that stretch deep into the ground. Thank you for energy and for helping us to tap into the planet's heartbeat. And thank you for drums and for bass and gardens. And thank you to the little buggies underground who help enrich the soil. And thank you for gravity and for trees and for love and for beauty. And thank you for minerals and for rocks and for crystals. And thank you for intuition. And thank you for the healing vibrations and the inspiring aromas and the exciting adventures and the jobs. Thank you for valuable lessons and for the ability to teach. Thank you for continuing to
to explore the deep meaning of life. And thank you to my mind and my brain. I love the tools that we've created to help us to learn more effectively. And I'm thankful that there is no end to what we can learn. Thank you to my lungs and to all my organs. And thank you for breath. Thank you for day and night and opposites. Thank you for male and female. Thank you for left and right. And thank you for forgiveness and locations and measurements and systems. Thank you for rulers and for agreements. And thank you for removing contracts. And thank you for self-care. And thank you for compassion. And thank you for the understanding that the physical vessel is for us to play with. Thank you for the interesting ways to use your body. Thank you for taking care of the skin and teeth and hair and nails of your body. I love making my canvas beautiful and having the power to transform it at will. Thank you for my flexibility and for my strength and for my endurance and my grace. Thank you for my balance. And thank you for my wisdom. Thank you for my ability to listen carefully to my body's needs. I love my physical vessel. Thank you for food and herbs, and thank you to the cooks that create beautiful masterpieces of food. And thank you to wine and spirits and herbs and plant medicines. And thank you for traditions and rituals and recipes and steps to follow in order to learn from our past. Thank you for legacies. Thank you for the birds and the adorable little animals who become our companions and our pets and our friends and our family. Thank you for laughing and giggling and amusement and celebration and dance. Thank you to art of all kinds. Thank you to poetry. Thank you for the creative use of language. Thank you for the ability to create with our hands and our imaginations. Thank you for technology and the ability to communicate so easily. Thank you for diversity and for the freedom to choose. And thank you for music and sound technology and sound frequencies and meditation and yoga. Thank you to rising to the occasion and walking in nature and replenishing your soul. Thank you to smoke and to steam. And thank you to fire. Thank you to warmth and light and solar energy. And thank you to the sun. And thank you to the planets. And thank you to the moon and the stars in the sky. I love looking up. Thank you for science, for hypothesis. And thank you for questions. Thank you for planets and astrology and history and airplanes and the moving machines that get us to our destinations. Thank you for the mystical blessings of knowing. And thank you for shapes and colors and organizational systems. And thank you for the cycle of life, the sun and the seeds and the wind and the water. This is just truly a beautiful blessing. And thank you for money. Thank you for the ability to earn it. Thank you for the ability to spend it. Thank you to numbers and nature and earnings and growth. Thank you to family and home structures. Thank you to relationships and friendships. Thank you for love and for the art of sex and the practice of connection and intimacy with others. as a form of healing. And thank you for conversations and deep and satisfying personalities and love languages. And thank you for uncovering truth through the art of love. And thank you to language. And thank you for patience and kindness and loyalty. And thank you to comedy. And thank you to laughter and friendships that help us enjoy the ride of life. And thank you to friends who pick you up during challenging times. Thank you for teaching me boundaries and inviting me on this challenging discovery journey of managing myself. And thank you to those who have seen my potential, and for patience and for kindness. And thank you for clean water to drink and to bathe in. And thank you for warm, salty suds that heal my mind and my body and my soul. Thank you for replenishment and for rain. Thank you for the rain that cleanses all of the pollution and debris. And thank you to those plants and animals. Blessings for the tools that provide filtration and proper pH. And thank you for nourishing my cells and tissues and organs and blood, and for replacing me with vital hydration. And thank you for moving and clearing and rocking and babbling. Thank you for your sound and for your replenishment. Thank you for the way that you pull and push and drip and drop. And thank you for the way that you care for plants and crops. Thank you for curing disease, and thank you for being such a large part of me. Thank you for energy. Thank you for science. Thank you for magnets. Thank you for life, because it's a beautiful dance. And I love learning the steps.